everyone. This week we're going to be working on making some ant colonies, and our ant colonies are going to include some ants and some rooms that you might not normally see in an ant colony. Now you can look through that PowerPoint and you can observe some real life ant colony work. Ant colonies, usually ants are finding food, building bigger homes, and helping their queen. Now, when we start with our ant colony, go ahead and start with a pencil and draw a straight line near the top of your paper. Now, somewhere in the middle, you're going to draw a little hill that goes up on both sides, and then a little tunnel that starts to lead down deep underground. We'll connect our rooms to the top in a few minutes. We're going to start by making some ovals in the bottom part of our paper. Don't worry about making your ovals look perfect. If they're a little bit squiggly or jagged edges or irregular, that'll look more realistic. I make mine look a little bit bumpier on the edges, and they're all going to be slightly different sized. This little one's going to be a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll put a smaller one up here. Great. Now I can start to connect my anthill with a line that looks like this. Or I can connect my rooms in my colony with little tunnels that look like this. One line, and then I'm going to make another line that connects back. And I'm going to make this tunnel split in two. Now I want to connect the rest of my rooms. I can make my tunnels split, or I can just have them connect like this. I can have my tunnels connect with a squiggly line or a straight line. Your choice. I'm going to have these rooms connect on the bottom as well. Now, once all of your rooms are connected, you can start to fill your space with your ants. Now, I'm going to start just by drawing some ants, and then I'm going to draw things around them. So in my first room, I'm going to draw some of my ants with 3 circles. It's almost like a snowman. And then I can start to add his arms. There's some legs pointing down. And there should be 6 altogether. You can even add some antennae. I think I'm going to put a table in my first room. My table has 4 legs. Maybe I'll add some cabinets up top. Maybe I'll add a vase of flowers. Would there really be flowers in an ant colony? Maybe not. All right, I'm going to add another ant right here. And then maybe I'll draw some ants in my tunnels as well. I'm going to draw some more things. Maybe I'm going to draw a locker room. Some lockers here. Maybe I'll draw a basketball hoop. And a basketball. And I have an ant. This will be a big ant. Maybe this ant is wearing a sweatband. It's a silly looking ant. Oh, and some antenna. Great. You can draw whatever you want inside your ant hill. what we will do next is add color inside our tunnels and inside our houses. Another thing you can add is, or inside our rooms, and then another thing you can add is some grass at the top. And when you add your grass at the top, remember these are ants, so these blades of grass are gonna look really big compared to our ants. And I'm gonna make them look like they're overlapping each other. So I draw a ghost line through a string of grass that's already there. They're not all going straight up. Some of them are pretty crooked. And you can do this to draw a bunch of blades of grass. Great. And then add your color. I used colored pencils to add my color, but you can use crayons or whatever that you have. And another last thing that you can add, if you have it, if you have some watercolor paint at your house, you can add the dirt underground using that watercolor paint that you have to help fill in some brown space pretty quickly. And as you do this, try and keep it as light as you can just by spreading your paint around with more water. So I'm not even putting any more paint on my brush, I'm just spreading out what I have so far. Every once in a while I'll need to load up my brush with more paint. And I'm gonna fill this right in. And once I have that done, then I'll be finished with my project. You can take your time on this one. Maybe on week 1, you're drawing your project, and then on week 2, you can really take your time and color and finish your project in. So don't feel like you have to rush to do all the drawing and coloring in one day here. I hope you guys have a good time making your ant colony, and I'm gonna finish painting.